We're going to send it over now because Virginia, the 7th District, is a hotly contested race, and we already know the AP has called Representative Abigail Spanberger as the apparent winner for the 7th Congressional District.
Yeah, our Max Marcilla is there live at her victory party tonight, where she just gave a speech a little while ago. Let's check in with Max, and also we have Ben Dennis in Woodbridge, Virginia. But let's start with Max tonight.
Well, look, the message that now re-elected Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger gave was very consistent to not only what she said on the campaign trail, but what she told us just a few hours ago, right before polls closed. She said she believes she got re-elected because of her record, because of her votes in Congress, because, as she says, she's one of the more bipartisan members of Congress, saying she's delivered on some of the promises and some of the requests from her constituents, and that's why she believes she got yet another chance to represent now a newly redrawn 7th District here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. She also noted that she expected to win. She said that before the polls closed. She said that never wavered as the results came in, even though for a little while Yesli Vega was ahead in the counting of the votes. Now, it's important to note, look, we're going to have a lot of time to analyze exactly why and how Abigail Spanberger was able to hold on in one of the most competitive districts, again, not just in Virginia, but in the entire country. But one thing we do know is that she outperformed Terry McAuliffe in many of the counties. Even though McAuliffe lost the race in 2021, Spanberger had to make sure she gained on some of the counties where either McAuliffe lost or McAuliffe lost by a lot to Governor Youngkin, and just a couple off this 7th District: Stafford County, Spotsylvania County, Prince William County. All of those races, whatever McAuliffe did, Spanberger outperformed, and that was perhaps how she was able to take what was a 5-point McAuliffe loss in 2021 and turn it into a Spanberger apparent win in 2022. So we're going to continue to ask these supporters, these voters, what made them stick with Spanberger, even though this race was very competitive. But what we know now is a couple things. First of all, the president, Joe Biden, has called Abigail Spanberger to congratulate her on a win. Then Spanberger came out, gave a speech thanking Yesli Vega and acknowledging the victory. And then after all of that, the Associated Press did confirm that they are projecting Abigail Spanberger the winner, sending her back to Washington for a third 2-year term. We'll send it back to you live from Fredericksburg, Virginia. Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
Certainly lived up to the billing. Max, thank you. Our Congressional Live team coverage continues tonight. The Republican candidate, Yesli Vega.
Yeah, so Ben Dennis is at the Vega camp. And Ben, you talked to Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earl-Sears earlier. And, you know, she had talked about how Yesli Vega wasn't even supposed to make it this far. It wasn't supposed to be this close. What's the vibe right now? Are they happy about that she's received all these votes and it was this close and this tight?
Well, to your point, Tasmin, the lieutenant governor had changed her tune in a span of about 30 to 45 minutes. She initially was telling reporters that she was eyeing a win here, and then when I had talked to her, she had said, as you had signaled, that her response was that she was happy that Vega had come this far. Right now we're seeing that vote margin between the two. Vega down roughly 10,000 votes right now. These are unofficial results, but surely the Associated Press and other outlets have called this race for Abigail Spanberger, who notably did give that victory speech not long ago. And also not long ago, after Spanberger took the stage, Vega took the stage here in Woodbridge as well, telling her supporters, quote, "We want every vote to be counted." So a little bit of an optimistic message there. However, if you look behind me, the room where her supporters have gathered has notably gotten smaller in size, and people grabbing their coats and leaving. But folks still still standing around waiting for what they hope is for the congressional pick to come back on stage and give them an update. An update was the word that Vega had given her supporters here in Woodbridge. But certainly this is a race that was not only hotly contested locally, but looked at across the country as a signal of how other toss-up races, as they were considered, would play out in these House elections. But we're going to stay here at Yesli Vega campaign watch party headquarters, if you will, after the Associated Press and other notable outlets have called this race for her opponent, Abigail Spanberger, to secure a third term in the U.S. House of Representatives. Ben Dennis, DC News Now.